Heather, when you do land your man, what percentage of the bills are you going to take care of?
Well, I think it depends. So if I'm the stay-at-home wife,
Yeah.
if we have kids, then he would be taking care of 100% of the bills.
Okay. So ideally, he's paying everything. Okay. And how much should your monthly allowance be?
Oh, that's a good
That
question.
is a good question. I mean, you have to take into consideration what it takes to stay fit and stay looking good to
And you're
keep
doing
a
it,
guy
girl.
that looks
You're
like
doing
that.
it.
So I
Okay.
mean, you know,
So
hair
how much a
appointments.
month?
I don't have a number exactly.
Hair, nails, clothes,
A
skin,
gym
tan,
membership.
gym membership, baddie, looking good, fit, clothes.
Savings.
What's your monthly
Yes.
allowance that the rich dude who's wifing you up would need to give you? There's a number in mind, right?
I don't have a number in mind, but
Make up a number.
No, I
Entertain
don't
us.
know.
What
I
do you-
keep throwing out.
What's
10 grand a month, more or
yeah,
less?
yeah,
10 grand a
sure,
month.
perfect.
So you're going to get 120 grand a year just to be hot and cool.
yeah, and
I wanna come back as Heather.
to raise kids, to raise the
Okay.
family.
All right. What's your monthly allowance, by the way?
I have a trust fund.
Yeah, no wonder you only wanted to do to make 70K, because daddy's got it going on.
Look at no,
Okay.
but in all seriousness, like I feel like with rent included, I usually spend like $5K or less a month.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so that should be your allowance to stay home.
Well, that would include like rent and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Well, no, if rent's taken care of, your car's
Oh.
taken care of, your bills are taken care of, this is just, I need to spend some money, because it does cost a lot more money to be a woman than a man. What do I mean by that?
I should know
From a
this.
man, you need to pay, I'm not talking about rent, bills, you know, insurance, like basic type stuff. I'm talking about like upkeep. Like today, I fucking got out of the shower, I threw some clothes on, I'm out, boom. You had to do your hair, your makeup, you had to make sure that everything's good, your mascara. By the way, you're killing it.
I mean,
lipstick,
in
it
that
costs a lot
sense-
more money to be a chick.
Right. But I
Yeah.
mean, in that sense, if we're talking, you know, the car's paid, rent's paid, all that, then I mean, 10 grand, that's a lot. I could spend 10 grand a month, but
Right. Well, think
sure
about
you
all
can.
that. If
much.
you're every year you invest
Okay.
in that, what if something goes wrong and you have a low allowance, you don't have as much savings, and then you're starting over from square one? I'd want like contingency where I'm like, every year it goes up. For every year I'm investing in you, you invest a little more in me. And that
It's
way,
called-
if we both
It's called cost of living increase, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what happens in Social Security. It's exactly what we're familiar with inflation. Not a bad move.
Adam,
Shrewd move by Jamie.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it.
What would be reasonable to you?
Shit.
Because
question.
you probably tick
Yeah.
a lot of those boxes.
Yeah,
right?
well, I've done
Where-
this before.
Yeah,
Speaking
so
from experience.
Because I'd imagine if you say
Yeah.
too high of a number, is that a red flag to a guy or no?
Of course, it's too high of a
Yeah.
number. Keep in mind, I'm not making $10 million a year. Okay, I'm making well over six
Right.
figures. When I was with a girl that lived with me for a while, I said, rent's paid, bills are paid, I'm taking care of food, groceries. Literally, you have no expenses. Here's a car. I hope you like a Lexus. Boom. You got nothing to do. And then she negotiated. She's like, because I didn't know at the time. I'm like, everything's free. Congratulations. And she goes, well, what about everything else? I was like, well, what do you mean? And this is where I learned about women. Hair, clothes, nails, makeup, manis, petties, spray tans, this, that, the other. And I go, how much do you want a month? She goes, $2,000. I go,
What?
That's
I
it?
go, all right, you got a deal. She could have got 5 out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why you always
But I
start
gave her-
higher and you
but I gave her
negotiate
That's
two.
down.
why I said 10, you
She
guys.
spent $2,000 a month on like
just that.
What?
My
Exactly.
hair alone
It's
costs
expensive.
like $500.
$2,000 covers like beauty things. for the
$120 every
end.
2 weeks.
Oh my
Eyelashes
God.
is
But and there's gonna be
$150.
yeah. I now know how expensive. I said $2
No,
grand.
no, that's a
I
certain-
said how
no.
much is your hair? How much is hair as a girl? $500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Especially if they're blonde.
I
What if
spent
you like
$25
blondes?
on a straight fade with homie Rodrigo.
If you have
Shout
a
out to
blonde, that
Rodrigo,
number's
the fade
going up.
king.
What?
Okay.
This is crazy.
This is what I'm saying. This is reality.
$2
And by the way, the hotter and sexier a girl, the more you gotta pay.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, you want some hussy from the streets?
Yeah.
Give her $50 a month, you're Gucci.
Yeah.
You want a Miss USA contestant? She's asking for $10K a month.
You gotta
Okay.
shoot for the stars, and you
If
know.
not, you
if-
reach the
Or
ceiling.
no, what's the saying? Shoot for
Shout
the
out-
moon, and if you miss, you
Land
still
on the
end up
stars.
among the
There we go.
stars. Something like that.
That's what delusional
Aim
women say.
high, swing low. You know.
Okay. So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire Soscast, click right here.